Good morning to one and all. Today I'll begin with the library database. Before proceeding with the library database, I will share the screen for the syllabus here. Okay. Hope the screen is visible. Okay. Consider the following schema for a library database here. We are going to work out for the database which is called as a library database. In the syllabus copy or according to the question, they will give anyhow the table names. Here we can have a look for the table name, that is the book table, book author, publisher table, book copies, card table, book lending, and library branches. So these are the tables which are there for your library database. And inside this table or entity, we are going to have the attributes which is called as a book ID, where we should have a look for whenever it is underlined. Whenever it is underlined, we have to specify that it is a primary key. Right now, book ID is a primary key. That is a primary key here, and the data type it is what number, and the title which means specifies that it is textbook name. Okay, so that is a string. You can mention that varchar. Then publisher name is going to be the foreign key. We don't know how it is going to be the foreign key here, but as I have told you that the publisher name is getting declared for the primary key as in the publisher table. So for that purpose, we have to create first table of the publisher. There you mention the publisher name as a primary key. And after that, in the book table, you have to mention this what publisher name as foreign key here. The table creation will be displayed once we finish this description of the library database for the question purpose. Okay. And the publisher year, you have to specify when did the textbook has been got published. Maybe it is 2002, 2003, any year here. Okay. So second table, we have book authors table, book ID. Again, they have mentioned the primary key. Okay, but it will not become. So this you have to create it as a foreign key on delete cascade. Foreign key, which table it is going to refer for the book table here. Okay. And then author name is what who has written the respective textbook. If you consider your database management system, now they will be there here. Okay. And then publisher table, yeah. For the first time, you have to create first table creation. You have to do for the publisher table name here. It is what underlined, which specifies that it is a primary key. Okay, where it will refer in the book table by saying as a references to the publisher table. Publisher name is going to be the primary key for the publisher table. Address is there here and phone number here. Okay. Coming to the next table, book copies. Inside the book copies table, book ID, which is the data type of the number. Again, it is going to be this what foreign key referring to the book table here. Then branch ID, yes, branch ID is also foreign key, but we have not created the library branch table here. Branch ID, for that we have not mentioned it as a primary key. So for that purpose also you have to create this what library branch here. Okay. And then number of copies you have to mention as for each branch. Assume that the example as a branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4, branch 5. We have the 5 branches. In every branch, we are going to keep the specific textbooks here. Like consider the example of the DBMS. DBMS textbooks for branch 1, 10 copies. DBMS textbook for branch 2, 20 copies. Or DBMS textbooks for third branch, any number of copies here. Okay. Then card table belongs to the borrower. He is going to who is going to issue the textbook. For that purpose, he or she has to carry the respective card, having the attribute which is called as a card number, which is going to be the primary key. Okay, coming to the next table, which is known as a book lending. So here book lending table, it specifies actually borrower. That respective borrower, he or she will go to the respective library to issue one of the books. So that table, it is called as a book lending table. Book ID, which is going to be the foreign key, referring for your book table. Branch ID, which is going to be the foreign key, referring to your library branch, he or she, which library she will go. After that card number, his or her card number should be there. Based on that card number, she should or he should issue the textbook here. If we cannot go directly to the library and tell to the person, faculty, that we want the textbook here. So they will ask us, what is your ID or card? For that purpose, you need the card number, where card number is going to become a foreign key, which is going to get referred to the card table here. Okay, and mentioned on delete basket. And the next one, it is what issue date. Yes, whenever the borrower or respective person will go to the library, on which date he or she has taken the textbook or borrowed the textbook, that you have to specify it as a issue date with the data type as called as a date only here. Okay, and the last table, they have mentioned as a branch ID, library branch, where you are having the branch ID. You have to create this table first. Okay, because it has a primary key, and this branch ID is going to get referred to the book lending table and book copies table. For that purpose, you have to create first library branch table, making the branch ID as a primary key, mention the branch name, and provide the address here. So these are the tables here. Uh, make sure from your side the tables which they have mentioned, you are not supposed to say first create table book, after that create table book purpose, after that publisher. No, if you start working like this way, it will become a problem to create the respective primary keys or foreign keys here. So I have given a basic idea which will be shared how to create the table. Directly the syntax or the commands I have created here. We'll share the screen. Yes. The first table, here, what I have done it is that I have executed in SQL command, and then from that I have copied and pasted here. Okay. Directly, I'm going to explain here. You know very well how to create the table, which is being explained starting. So, according to the library database, my first table I have created it as a card table. As the card table has only this what one attribute here. Okay. So for the card table, I have mentioned as a create table card, open parenthesis. This two is not included when we copy and paste, that will come here. And for this card number, it is there. Entity attribute I have created, and I have provided it as a varchar. They have mentioned it as a number. Okay. But I don't want to make it confusion, because you are going to have a book ID number. You are going to have a branch ID number. You are going to have a card number here. So you will get confusion, 101, 501. For that purpose, for your easiest understanding purpose, you have to take this what varchar. So you can mention for the card C101, C102, like this way you can mention it. So you will understand C10 means what? These are the numbers of the card. B101, these are the numbers of the book table. BR101, these are the numbers of this what? Branch table here. Okay. So create table card, card number varchar, and I have mentioned the size as 5 here, and I have completed it. While creating the table, I have forgotten to make the card number as this one primary key. Immediately, I have altered the table. Not required to alter the table from your side. Here itself, you can mention that as a primary key. No problem. Here you can mention that as a primary key here. But I had forgotten, so what I have done that I have not dropped the table, and again I have not created. I have just mentioned it as an altered table card, and there I have added the primary key here. Okay, while adding the primary key, when you have forgotten to make it that, what I do is that statement called as an altered table card. Add, I will say, for alteration or for modification, we always say add, followed by what matters, what you want to do here. So when you are going to add the like a primary key or a foreign key, your statement or your keyword should be constraint. First thing, your statement or keyword should be constraint here. You cannot say directly add primary key for what? No. The system or the compiler should understand that what you are going to add here. The way you will add the column. If you say add column name, it will understand that yes, this user is interested for adding the this what column name here. But when you are working for the primary keys, compulsory it is required to say this word constraint. Getting constraint followed by the like value variable name. In your C programming, you will say int a comma b here. So for the constraint, only for the constraint. And when you forget to add the constraint, still I will repeat, when you forget to add the primary key or foreign key for the respective column, that time you have to say constraint and followed by the this what variable. Only when you forget. Normal thing what if you have not forgotten directly we write and keep going, right? But when you forget, for that purpose we have to give some variable. V1 means what? It is a primary key. Now if you want to add one more primary key or foreign key, you have to give V2. If any other constraint, go on increasing here. Getting why it is? Now suppose you are not interested to make this card number as a primary key, but you have made it and you are not interested now. So that time you can just say alter table card drop constraint V1. Fine, over. You are not supposed to give the card number because you have given the variable V1 equal to card number, right? So only you can say drop constraint V1, finish. And V1 is what? Primary key. Assume that V2 is a foreign key. When you drop V2, it will understand that yes, this user is interested to drop foreign key. Getting? So here my alteration I have done. So I have said V1. What kind of a this what constraint I'm going to add? That you have to say. I am making for the columns as a primary key and card number. You have to specify no, for which column you are supposed to give the card this what for foreign key or primary key here. Okay. And when you work for the foreign key, same thing, same. I will just give the example. Add constraint. Okay. V2. Assume that. Okay. Foreign key. Foreign key. Provide whatever the column name is there for what you want to make. If you have forgotten, okay. I'll say call name. Okay. References. You have to mention no references because you are working for the foreign key. Normal also we use references. Same way you are supposed to do here. Okay. References table name. And then for that table also what is there here. Okay. And on delete cascade. The reason I have told you to take the on delete cascade, which means it will delete the value from master table, which is going to get affected for other table also here when it is about to refer. Example will be displayed here. Getting? So this is the alteration command for adding the constraints for the primary key and foreign key. Are you people getting any doubts here? Then my second table, it is what? Publisher table. Our first table we have created the card table. Second table I'm going to create a publisher table. Open parenthesis for the publisher table we have publisher name varchar, and here itself I have mentioned the primary key and address varchar and completed here. Okay. One more thing it is there. I have not taken phone number is also there. You can include that here. Okay. And third table I have created library branch. For the library branch table, open parenthesis attributes are br id, which is going to be the branch id, and the varchar 6. Purposely I have taken varchar. I want to provide the value which is called as a br101. It should understand. For the book table, b101. For the card table, C101 here. Then here itself I have provided as a primary key which should not be null. Then branch name varchar, comma should be there. And after that, address varchar 10. This is done. Then fourth table I have created it as a book table. Inside the book table, we have the attributes called as a book ID, where it is going to be the primary key, title or name of the textbook like DBMS, DS, anything, and P name, yes, publisher name. the respective textbook who has published. So here comes to the main point. Publisher name varchar 15. Till here we are aware. Now we are supposed to give this what foreign key. So not write as a foreign key when you are creating the table. If you have forgotten to add the foreign key, in alteration you have to say there. You think here directly you have to go on writing as a references here. Getting references means what? Which table you people are going to refer that? Which table it is? Publisher name is present in the publisher table and followed by the parenthesis in bracket. You are supposed to tell no, from that table which column you are referring. So for that purpose, you have to provide the publisher name. And here the on delete cascade. Why it is on delete cascade? Anything you update from the master table. The master table specifies where the column is becoming as a primary key. Anything you update from the master table or delete or add the something value, it should get affected or manipulated for other tables where it is referring. Now, considering this table, here book table is there. Here we are having publisher name as a foreign key and on delete cascade. Assume that one of the publisher name has been deleted from the publisher table. So when you delete the publisher name from the publisher table, immediately it has to give the effect for the book table also. If the value is present of that publisher name, it has to get vanished or discarded automatically without any doing for this book table here, without any making the changes for the book table. If whatever the changes are there, you have to make in master table where the primary key is present. Okay, so see here, India also book table is there. So this is done. Year, on which year this what book has been published in. And on delete cascade should be used only when you are using the references, not for the primary key. Okay. Okay. The next table it is what author table is there. For the author table, we have the attributes called as a book ID. Again, the book ID is going to be the varchar. References to what? Book table here. So master table is book, where the book ID is present here. So book BID on delete cascade. If I delete any of the book from the book table, immediately it will get affected for the author table also here. Okay. And name it is what? Varchar, name of the author, like Balguru Swami, James Gosling, anything here. The table got created. And the next table it is what? Book copies here. The book copies table specifies that in each library branch, how many books of respective title. Considering the example, HRES, your HRES department itself, textbook has in BCA department is available, in BBA department, also in BCom department. So that HRES textbook number of copies available in each branch here. Okay, coming to the point here, BID again. Which book? No, that matters here. So we have to take only this word book ID here. Varchar, again, it is getting referred for the book table on delete cascade is required. It is compulsory as one of the query is presented as deleting the book and should get affected for other tables also here. And then branch ID. Yeah, the reason for providing the branch ID, in which branch that HRES textbook is available. How many copies is there? For that, you should specify the branch ID. References, this what library branch on delete cascade here. Before this references, you should create library branch first table. Afterwards, it is not required. You will get error. Okay. And NOC means what? It is a number of copies. How many copies of HRES? How many copies of DBMS is present in library branch 1, library branch 2 here. And after that, last table, it is what? Book lending. Actual borrower, the respective person, he or she, when it goes to the library, they have to carry the card and what book they want to issue from which library branch and on which date here. For that table, we call it as what? Book lending table here. So first one, which book he or she wants here, that is their book ID, varchar, getting referred for the book table, that is a BID on delete cascade. यहाँ पे आएगा because one of the queries there. Yesterday we had checked that. Okay. Then branch ID, from which branch? Not required to specify always branch. Branch ID is sufficient. Okay, so references library branch table on delete cascade, card number references to the card table, card number on delete cascade, issue date here. And for this new one, issue date you have to say. Okay, if you give that data type as a date, compiler will understand that user is creating the or giving the value for the date here. So it should accept here as you have created the data type as a date here. Fine. There is a no conversion, nothing. The way you do in your Java, int parse or parse int, whatever that concept it is there, no conversion is required. So these are the table creation. Any doubts here? Okay. Here, now we have completed the table creation. Okay. Now let us see the values here. How to insert the values? I hope you know I have taught in the one of the video. You can have a look for that insertion here. Whenever you have the data type as a varchar, should be provided in single quote, and whenever you have the data type as a number, no need of the single quote. Directly you can go on. So already I have inserted the values, will display that values here. So I have these tables are there with me. Card table, first table I have created as a card, second table I have created as a publisher. You might be wondering or you might be thinking in the question they have given book, author, why not like that way? As we have to have a logic, which key is going to be the primary key, which key is going to be the foreign key here. Your time should be saved. You can create anyhow, but your time should be saved for alteration here. No need of using the alteration command. Only one time you can create a table. There itself you give foreign key. There itself you give the primary key. If you forget, again you have to call to the alter table. Then command not required. Check properly. Check the logic. Everything matters here. So my first table it is what card. Second table publisher. Third table library branch. Fourth table book table and author. Then book copies, book lending. Till your book table, for every table these are having the primary keys. For the card table, card number is a primary key. For the publisher table, publisher name is a primary key. Library branch, branch ID is a primary key. Book table, book ID is a primary key. Okay. And others it is getting referred. In author table, book ID is getting referred. In book table, publisher name is getting referred. Okay. Book copies table, book ID is getting referred and branch ID is getting referred. And for the book lending table, book ID is getting referred from the book table, branch ID is getting referred from the library branch, and card number is getting referred from the card table. Okay, so these are the tables. Let us have a look for the respective tables here. Select first table values ID, select star from card. So, yeah, while teaching you, I have taught you only the card number, but for your reference sake or understanding purpose, I have given purposely a card name also here. You can do that also. If you have created only card number, you can use the alteration command, alter table, card, add name, and whatever the varchar it is, requires sufficient. So here my table, it is for card. I have given the number as C101, C102, C103, C104, 5. Only five values I have taken for each table. But for some other tables, I have taken nearly 20 or 10 values to execute the queries here. Okay. Next table is what? Publisher. Select star from space from publisher. So I have the publisher table here. Publisher name SK Publications, address is Belgaum, and VK Publications Bangalore, MK Publications Belgaum, PK Publications Hubli, AK Publications Pune here. P name is what? Publisher name is what? Primary key here. This primary key, this primary publisher name has going to be as a foreign key for the book table, like which book is done by the which publications. Then next table it is what? the library branch. Select start from library branch. So for the library branch, I have taken some different name, not the college's name here, not any branch name. Normal. So for the library branch, we have three fields are there with us. That is a branch ID, branch name, address. Okay. So branch ID is going to be the primary key, which is about to refer for other tables. So the value I have given as a BR101. You can identify very quickly. BR101 refers to the library branch ID. Okay. And branch name I have given as a planet names here. Different, some kind of new thing here. Okay. Jupiter, Ilakwadi, BR102 Venus and Gold, and BR103 Saturn Shapur, BR104 Mars RC Nagar, BR105 Neptune Mandoli Road. Okay, these are my values for the library branch table. So we have the primary key or values called as a BR1012, BR1015. Okay, any doubts here? What is the next table? Book. Select. Yeah, the select star from book table. Select star from book. We have the book table. The fields are our attributes are BID, which is a book ID, which is going to be the primary key. Then title, the name of the textbook. Then publication name, I mean publisher name. This attribute or field is going to be the foreign key, which is getting referred to which table? Publisher table. An year, on which year or in which year it has been published. So the primary key BID. So I have given the value as a B101. DBML textbook, SK Publications 2008. For the publisher name, you can repeat any number of times here as it is a normal key. But when you give the primary key, you cannot repeat the same value n number of times, only one time. Okay. So SK Publications can be more also, no problem. Your choice. 2008 B102 Java textbook, which is given by the VK Publications 2005. B103, the textbook name it was Python, VK Publications 2015. B104 data structures, MK Publications 2011. So for the book table, we have the book ID as a primary key, and we have only four values, that is B1012, B104 here. Fine. Next table is what? Book over author. Select a star from author. So here for the author table, we have BID and author name here. BID, which is a book ID, which is going to be the foreign key referring to the table, book table. Okay. And we have said on delete cascade. Here it comes to the point when we say on delete cascade, if I delete anything from the book table with the help of book ID, automatically it will get deleted from the author table also. Okay. And B101, which values are present in book table, that should be referred, because n number of students while inserting, they get the error called as parent key not found. Why? What value is there in the master table? That value is only you are supposed to add, not your own values, not your मन में जो आया वो values नहीं. So here B101, 102, 103, 104. And if you leave any of the values, it is okay. But in the master table, you cannot leave. And now, okay, James Gosling, Rodzam, Steven. 101 page of DBMS textbook, 102 Java, James Gosling, 103 Rodzam, it is what Python, and 104 Steven, it is what data structure. Okay. And after that table, it is what book copies. Book copies mentions that DBMS textbooks is available in branch 1, how many copies? DBMS textbook is available in the branch 2, how many copies here? So that way it is what called as the book copies here. For the book copies table, we have select start from book copies. For the book copies table, we have the field which is called as a book ID, branch ID, and NOC. Yes, these are the mandatory fields here. You are supposed to mention no in number of copies. For the number of copies, 100. 100 is of what? In which branch? That matters here. For that purpose, BID, which book, in which branch it is, and number of copies. Now, for your reference sake, what I have done, each textbook, assume that DBMS textbook, I have kept in 2 branches. Each textbook, every textbook, I have kept in two branches here. Okay. So see here, the B101, which is going to be the DBMS textbook, I have kept the first in branch 1, which is BR101. Total number of copies, it is what, 10. Then again B101, still which is a DBMS, I have kept in what, branch 2, second branch here, 20 copies here. So DBMS is available in branch 1, branch 2. Normal way you say that in branch 1 it is not available, we will go and check in the branch 2. So that way, for that purpose, you are supposed to give the values. Coming to the second textbook, that is a B102 Java, is available in the branch 3, having a copies of 30. Again, B102 Java textbook available also in branch 4, having the 30 copies. The next book, it is what, B103, which was that Python, is available in the branch 5, BR105. 20 copies are there. After that, again, Python B103 is also available in branch 2nd, BR102. How many copies? 30 copies. And the last textbook, B104, which is a data structure, is available in branch 4 and branch 1, 40 and 30 copies. So this is the book copies table over. Then after that, select star from book lending table. Yeah. Okay. Next table, last table, we have to check. I have made the correction as it was already created. So I have just dropped one of the column. Select star from book lending table. Yes. The book lending table specifies that he or she is going to visit for the library here to issue the book here. So to get that book, he or she requires which book she wants, then from which library branch and her respective ID or card number. And the last, it is what issue date is required. So for this table, I have given so here, before proceeding this, first of all, I will display the values here. Select star from card. Okay. How many borrowers are there for that purpose? So we have 5 borrowers are there with us. That is a C101, which is a Maitri, C102 Disha, C103 Sai Prakash, C104 Pallavi, and C105 Aishu. Okay. So what happens? These all the members who are having the respective numbers, we have to consider Maitri is going to issue 3 books. Disha is going to issue 4 books. Sai Prakash is going to issue 2 books. And Pallavi is going to issue 5 books here. And Aishu is going to issue only 1 book here. So how they are going to issue that with the help of their respective card number. So what I have done, purposely Maitri's card number C101, 3 books she has issued. C102, 2 books I have issued. So 3 times, 2 times I have given the card number. So again, I'll go back and I'll say this what select start from book lending. Now here for this table, we have which book we are going to issue from which branch, that is a branch ID, and their respective card number, which is C101, and the last it is what on which date he or she has issued here. Okay. And I have told you that date should be at least for one person, at least for one of the card who is issuing 3 books. That date should be between 1st January 2017 to 31st June 2017. At least one or two records. Means what? Sai Prakash will issue 3 books. That should be between that respective date. And Maitri also will issue 4 books. That should be respective between the dates. Okay. So here you can have a look here for the card number which will start here C101, 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 C101. Maitri, which is of a C101, has issued 4 books. And you are supposed to give the values also here. Here I have purposely made the values between 1st January 2017 to 31st June 2017. And the books which you want to write, you can specify, but that should be between the table, book table only. You cannot give anyhow. So we have books, how many books are there with us? 4 books are there. B101, B102, B103, B104 here. Only 4 books are there. And how many branches are there? 5 branches are there. That is a BR101, BR102, BR103, BR104, 5 here. So I'll display here now. Maitri, which is of C101, 4 books she has issued. Dates purposely I have given 10 Jan 2017, 15 April 2017, 15 June, 25th August. From this 3 books or 3 results will be updated between 1st Jan 2017 to June 31st, 17. Then C102, who is a Pallavi, she has issued 2 books, and that is between 20 May, 20 July. It will not work out because only 1 book is there between that period. Okay. And C102, who is a Sai Prakash, has issued 3 books. That is between any books. Okay. You can specify that. No problem. 16 Jan include, 28th, 25th include, and 28th May include here. And C104, who is a Disha or Pallavi, she has issued 3 books are there. And finally, C105, that is, I don't know that person, and 2 books has been issued. Okay. And you can write the date. At least my request it is what? For 2 records or for 2 card numbers, 3 books purposely issue and provide the date between 1st January 2017 to 31st June 2017. The reason is that you have one of the query you are supposed to execute here. Till then, have a look for this creation of the table and values for the table. If any doubts, you can ask here. The next video will be uploaded for the first part of the queries here. Thank you.